Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Toxicity and welcome back to the NBA 2K25 rebuild here on the channel. And today we are looking at the Denver Nuggets. Now, start today is still not working in 2K, so some of these wins and losses I had to force, and some of them don't look exactly like they did in real life, but I still made it so they're at the correct record, 7-2, and tomorrow, I'm recording this the day before, but they have the Dallas Mavericks, so you'll be seeing this probably a couple weeks later, a week later, completely unsure. But either way, if they beat the Dallas Mavericks, they'll get their season really rolling. They started off, 0-2. They lost against a Clippers team they shouldn't have lost against. They lost against OKC, which is risky. And they went to OT with the Brooklyn Nets and also the Toronto Raptors in these first two games. So it's a very interesting start to the year for the Nikola Jokic-led Nuggets. So let's have a look at just the roster and see what we're kind of working with here. So obviously Jokic probably in for another MVP season. This dude is absolutely insane. Jamal Murray had a pretty average Olympics and has started the year a bit iffy, so he could be a potential trade piece down the line. Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., two really good role players on this team. Obviously Michael Porter Jr. more attacking, more shooting based, and Aaron Gordon is more just defense based, but he can also score quite a bit too. Christian Braun has been pretty interesting this year. Obviously he had those dunks over Rudy Gobert. And then we have Russ, who I'd like to win a ring with him. He's had a good start to the year this year, so we'll see how he fits on this team. I do kind of want to start him. I'm kind of thinking of starting him next to Jamal Murray. Maybe he can be the point guard and Jamal Murray can be the shooting guard. Unsure how that dynamic's going to work. We might just play around with that for this first year, and then if he retires, we'll have to do some interesting trades. Julian Strawther has had a good start to the year as well. Peyton Watson is always pretty good on this team. Dario Saric and Zeke Nnaji, everyone else here. Okay. So the team isn't super deep, but they're just led by Jokic, who's one of the best players in the league. So I'm going to set a quick rotation, and then I'll show you guys before we start the year. Okay, we're going to run something a little bit different, a little bit odd, but I think this team is going to be pretty reliable. We're going to play Russ as the lead point guard. Obviously, when he started this year, the Nuggets are 3-0, which is really interesting. So Russ is going to lead the way. Jamal Murray is going to play shooting guard for us. Michael Porter Jr., obviously. Aaron Gordon, Jokic. Christian Braun's going to be sixth man. Peyton Watson, Strawther. Hunter Tyson's going to get some minutes, and Zeke Nnaji is going to round out this rotation. Obviously, we don't have any real room for Trey Alexander, Pickett, Sarge, and some of these other guys that they have here. But we might, once Russ retires, either this year or next year, we'll see how things go. So if we're bad, I'm going to switch it back and have Russ come off the bench. But we'll see how things go, and I'll see you guys at the end of the year. At the end of year one, Luka wins MVP. We have Reese Shea winning Rookie of the Year, Amen Thompson, Wemby, Cade Cunningham, and Trey, usual suspects with these awards. Jason Kidd is the Coach of the Year, 61-21, pretty interesting. Timberwolves win Executive of the Year. Obviously, we get Jokic here on All NBA First Team. He had better numbers than last year. Basically, he averaged a triple-double just like Luka. That's a good top two there in the All NBA teams. Do we get anyone else? No, we don't. Doesn't look like it. Do we get anyone on any of these teams? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, that's okay. And our all rookie first team here. We're not going to get anyone on these teams. Okay, cool. So we end up as the 3 seed. Very interesting. Player stats. Let's have a look and see who led the way. So Jokic, almost 28 points. The average of triple-double. Jamal Murray was really good. Michael Porter Jr. was okay. Like, he was very efficient from 3. Yeah, I guess he was good. His shooting was a little bit down, and everything else was a little bit down, but he was okay. Russell Westbrook was pretty good too. Had a pretty okay year compared to last year. He definitely bounced back. This could be his last finals appearance, so we need to make it work for him. I don't know why Vlatko played any minutes. I swear I only played 9 games, so maybe the first 9 games I forced at the start of the year. No idea. This team's very weird. Okay, cool. So we're coming up against the Spurs. So the Spurs obviously are going to have Wemby and Chris Paul, but I don't know if they have anyone else that really spooks me unless they made a big trade, which it doesn't look like they did. So we should beat them. I don't want to like just jump out and say we're going to beat them. This could go to 7. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. So who's the 10th man? That's Zeke Naji. Okay, we're gonna take his minutes away. We're gonna play Hunter Tyson less. Strother has been, yeah, Strother's been good. Peyton Watson's been, like, I guess he's been okay. And Russ will just play 26 minutes too. So our starters, we'll go more minutes to everyone on the starting lineup. We'll go 40 to Jokic, 35. We'll go 32, 32. That should be good. Okay, fingers crossed we can beat the Spurs. Game 4 goes to the Spurs, and Game 5 goes to us. Game 6 goes to us. So Game 7 here, we managed to bring it back after being 3-1 down. I would like to just win. Otherwise, this offseason is going to be insanely interesting because Russ might retire and everyone else might want to depart the team. So we get to the second round. We come up against Dallas. So this is going to be even more interesting. Obviously, they have Kyrie, Luka, and Clay. Yeah, this team is very scary. So I'm very nervous. Game 1 against the Mavs, we lose. Game 2 against the Mavs, we lose. Game 3 against the Mavs, we lose. Okay, man, what is going on? We're going down every time. Have they switched anyone out? They want to play Jordan and Sarge. Look, let's just switch this. Let's just run an 8-man rotation and let's see if we can beat Dallas. I tried to play a younger lineup to see if that works, and we get swept. Okay, so we have some big moves, some big decisions to make at the end of the year, as Luka is your Western Conference Finals MVP, and Tyrese Maxey is your Eastern Conference Finals MVP. And my computer's making weird noises. And Mavs sweep. Okay, and Luka averaging a 40-point triple-double is your Finals MVP. That's insane. They went to 7 with OKC as well. All right, well, I think there's some big moves that we have to make now. We have to consider everything as Russ does retire at 36. I think we're going to leave that, and DeAndre Jordan retires too. I think we're going to leave that, unfortunately. Yeah, no one here. Really super interesting retires. So draft lottery, I don't think we own a pick this year. I could be wrong. I didn't actually check that. It doesn't look like we do. The Nets own a lot of picks this year. Okay, that's interesting. That's very interesting. We can potentially look to maybe steal a first round pick or something. So Michael Malone will keep around, and then NBA draft night. Unsure if we're going to be able to draft someone who has like pick 12 or something. That's something, but like we can look at that. The Heat have pick 13. Hornets have pick 5. I do kind of want like a first round pick. The Magic have pick 12. Okay. Could we potentially trade for pick 12? I don't know if we're going to be able to. Like Zeke Naji was okay this year. Julian Strother. Yeah, none of these guys I really want to move. Like, is Jalen Pickett going to be the guy for us? Like, is he really going to play? Like, they can't. Okay, they can't even do that. All right, well, we're not going to have a pick in this year's draft, unfortunately. That's okay. Cooper Flag goes to number 1 to the Nets. Ace Bailey to the Blazers. Harper to the Wizards. Malak goes to the Bulls. Yeah, it's a pretty good draft. Edgecombe goes to the Thunder. Yeah, cool. All right. So, team player options is going to be really interesting. So, everyone here is going to accept their options, which is great. Love to see it. We'll make sure everyone comes back. And then qualifying offers, we got none of these guys. Okay, none of these guys are going to come back. Don't want to bring any of them back. All right, so it's going to be interesting here. So Vlaco, like if he wants like, you know, the minimum, like I guess we can slide him a 2-year contract. I don't know, he probably won't play for us, but it's just something, I guess. So he's going to agree to come back. Everyone here, we're going to decline. And we've got a pretty empty cap sheet, but we don't have much money, unfortunately. So, yeah, I don't know who we're going to really pick up. We need a backup point guard for Russ. So we have like 5 million cap space, which is not fun. Okay, let's have a look and see. So point guard, we've got about 5 mil. We can try bring in Dennis Smith Jr. My phone's going off too now. Very unprofessional. We can try bringing him. I wouldn't mind bringing in Dennis Smith Jr. I don't think he'll play much for us, but if he wants to accept like a small contract, I'll bring him in. He does. He signs. Cool. All right. So what are we working with? Second year going in. So we have our point guard rotation. We have our shooting guard rotation, our small forward rotation as well. I would like to get maybe a backup power forward, someone a bit better. Like Darren Holmes, he could definitely progress a little bit more. And then we have our center rotation here too. So, I think we can look to potentially trade for a backup power forward, and that might be our move. And then we can maybe even consider an upgrade in the starting lineup. So I finished the free agency period because I couldn't really find anyone that I wanted. I looked at trading for Jimmy Butler, but he's accepted a contract with the Rockets worth $13 million. So we literally almost cannot get there. So we probably could. Okay, we'll figure that out in a second. I kind of wanted Jimmy Butler, but we're going to do this trade here with the 76ers. We're going to get Kenyon Martin Jr. as our backup power forward. We're going to trade out Dario Saric and Vlatko Cancar. And we're also getting a first round pick here too, which we don't really have too many of. So we're going to make that trade. And then I'm going to just see. Let me just have a look here. So if we go proposed trade, unfortunately, I don't know why he accepted just like a trash offer, but where is Jimmy Butler? Jimmy Butler is here. Okay. If we go all in on Jimmy Butler, I feel like we could just win it all. But we don't have much money to throw around, which is very unfortunate. I feel like it would probably take like Zeke Naji, which I don't really want to throw away. We have so many young guys that we could put together as well, but I don't know. Like Darren Holmes is already a 75 overall. Like he could definitely be in the lineup for us. Do we really need Kenyon Martin Jr. or could we just flip him straight away? I don't know. This is kind of scary. Okay, so if we throw in, who would he start for, man? See, we're paying a lot of players here, big money. And Jimmy's obviously going to want a big contract at the end of the year. So if we were to throw in Zeke Naji, we can switch over Holmes to a center position. We throw in Hunter Tyson, and we throw in Jalen Pickett as well. That gets the money done. I don't think they'll accept this. They won't. Okay. And then if we throw in, God damn, we really don't have any picks. If we throw in one first round pick, they won't do it. If we throw in this first round pick, let's see if they'll do this. They won't do it. Is there anyone else? Anyone else that we can just, well, not Jokic. Is there anyone else? So point guards, shooting guards, switch him over. Okay, so we really don't have anything else. Are we really about to just throw everything at this Jimmy Butler trade? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't work. What if we did throw in Dennis Smith Jr.? Like, will this get this done? I'll take out this first round pick and then see if this gets done. It doesn't. Okay. Okay, Jimmy Butler's dead. We're not going to trade for the Jimmy Butler. I did want to make a trade though. So is there like a small forward that we can potentially trade Michael Porter Jr. for? Like Zach LaVine could be interesting. I don't think there's anyone else really that I kind of want or that jumps out at me all too much. Like Kawhi could be good, but he's such... Oh, that could be really fun actually. Kawhi Leonard here with Jokic playing small forward would be very interesting. I don't feel like that's great for the team. We need a win now. We can't really go to the draft. We can't really do anything like that. Like Lauri Markkanen could be pretty interesting. DeRozan or Keegan Murray. Yeah, this is difficult because we don't want to mess this team up too much, but I'm in a win now mindset and we have to do something that's going to help us win. And like if we just go all in, like Brandon Ingram could be interesting. Even Zion could be interesting on this team. Scotty Barnes could be interesting. The Spurs have Duren and Wemby. Okay, that's That's pretty crazy. Kevin Durant could be interesting. Like, could we potentially get Kevin Durant for Michael Porter Jr., Zeke Naji, and who else are we gonna offer in some of those trades, like Hunter Tyson and stuff? Just we offer just like an absolute package for them. Like, could this get done? Like, no. And then we offer 2 first-round picks. Not that one, and that one. Like, could this get done? No. Okay. That's a shame. Like, I know this isn't like an amazing package or anything, but it just would have been cool to maybe try and get Kevin Durant. But no. Okay. This is tough. So Jamal Murray's down for some reason, and Jokic is starting to regress too. So, okay, I'm just gonna find a trade. I don't know what we're gonna do, but I'm just gonna find a trade. Whoa, blockbuster trade. Okay, I probably paid way overs, but we have made a huge upgrade here. So Michael Porter Jr. got shipped out. We now have Lauri Markkanen, who, okay, so him. Okay, so we can play Aaron Gordon as a small forward and Lauri as the power forward. It doesn't really matter here too much. But that was a huge trade. Let's have a look. So Lauri Markkanen and Colin Sexton come back for Michael Porter Jr., Zeke Naji, Dennis Smith Jr., Jalen Pickett, and a first-round pick, as well as Hunter Tyson. So we deplete our depth a little bit, but I'm still happy with that. So we need to sign a backup point guard. Whenever one of these guys can actually switch over to that position, it might be good and might be worth it. So we've got, yeah, pretty much everything locked away. So let's have a look and see who we can switch over. So first off, we'll do Darren Holmes to the center position. He's fine. That's good. He only needs to play like 10 minutes a night. So Colin Sexton goes down as the point guard. Strawther goes down as the point guard. Christian Braun goes down as the point guard. So we might just play Colin Sexton in that position. I'm fine with that. And I think I'm happy with those changes that we made on the team. So everyone kind of goes down, which is bloody annoying, but we'll see you guys at the end of year 2. So Luka goes back-to-back with MVPs. Rookie of the Year goes to Cooper Flagg. 6th Man of the Year goes to Josh Giddey in Charlotte. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Giannis. Alex Sarr, Most Improved. Clutch Player of the Year goes to Devin Booker. And Jason Kidd is the Coach of the Year yet again. So Jokic gets beaten by Luka in back-to-back years. I don't think we're going to get anyone else on any of these teams, unfortunately. No, it doesn't look like it. That's okay. We are the 5 seed. Okay, so the trades that we made actually didn't help us, even though we strengthened our bench and made our team a little bit better. It's a bit weird. All right, so Jokic, 25 points, 11 rebounds, almost 12 rebounds, and almost 11 assists. 20 points from Jamal Murray, 6 assists as well. 15 points and almost 7 rebounds from Lauri Markkanen. Colin Sexton was good. Aaron Gordon was good. Christian Braun was good. Maybe that switch might be important. Maybe we need to find a different power forward. Yeah, I don't know. It's really interesting. Everyone else was okay. So what I'm going to do is I think we're just going to play it how it is, and we might have to make some big trades next year. So we'll see how we go here. Game 1 against OKC, we lose. Game 2 against OKC, we win. Game 3 against OKC, we win. Game 4 against OKC, we win. And Game 5 against OKC, we win. Okay, so we move through to the Dallas Mavericks, who beat us last year. I'm just going to shuffle around this team a little bit. So Game 1 against the Dallas Mavericks, we lose. Game 2 against the Dallas Mavericks, we lose. Okay. We're going to just strengthen this a little bit. We're just going to rely on our starters a bit more, I think. That would be nice. So Game 3 against the Dallas Mavericks, they might just be the team to beat. We might not be able to get past them. We lose in Game 4. We lose. We get swept in back-to-back years against Dallas. Wow. Okay. They just have superpowers. Luka, Finals MVP, and Scotty Barnes, Eastern Conference Finals MVP. And the Raptors win in 7. Scotty Barnes is your Finals MVP. That's crazy. Okay, player retirements. Kevin Durant, DeMar DeRozan, James Harden, Draymond Green, Tim Hardaway Jr., the GOAT. Yeah, cool. Moving on. Lottery. We don't have any picks this year, which kind of sucks, not gonna lie. But we made some big changes, and that's kind of what we had to do. So, staff signing. I think we might have to let Michael Malone go. We're going to take a risk. We're going to try and get Michael Staffer. Let me actually, yeah, we'll offer Michael Staffer. We'll offer Jomez a contract as well. Wait, why is it doing that? Let me offer him the bag. Let me get Jason Kidd maybe. I think maybe Jason Kidd could be a good coach to pick up. Jacob Underwood, Trent Peterson. I don't want Michael Malone anymore. We want kind of a new direction. Will Hardy's there. Mark Dagnot's there. Wouldn't mind trying to get him. Okay, let's have a look and see if we get anyone. We get Mark Dagnot. Okay. Or Joe Mazzulla or Michael Staffer. Okay. I think I'm going to go with Joe Mazzulla. Okay, I'm going with Joe Mazzulla. Okay, perfect. So we get probably an upgrade here at the coach. I know Mike Malone was a great coach and all, but yeah, I think we made a right choice. So we'll sim through here. So Gerald Black, Stefan Schumer, both those guys look like decent players. We'll move down to team options. We'll bring these guys back, and then qualifying offers. We'll make sure Christian Braun and Peyton Watson are paid. That's going to be super important. Anyone else here need money? So Kenyon Martin Jr. also needs money. So what are we going to do? That's the question. I think I'd rather play Lauri Markkanen. Oh, do we just leave him at the power forward and trade Aaron Gordon? Yeah, I think we might have to trade Aaron Gordon. I don't know. I feel like he's going to regress a little bit. So, I mean, we might have to just trade or bring back all our guys and then make some trades. Christian Braun wants $31 million, man. Like, come on, bro. Come on, man. Peyton Watson, I think we can definitely sign him up for that. Kenyon Martin Jr. I'll bring him back on a 2-year deal, sure. Christian Braun's restricted, so that's the only positive here, but the other two aren't. So Trey Lyles we had on our squad. We'll let him go too. Everyone else here we'll let go, but we'll try and cap hold Christian Braun. That's going to be annoying, man. It's going to be really annoying. $31 million is insane, to be honest. So we can think about bringing him back, or we can maybe look to make a big trade. Maybe sign him and trade him. I'm not sure. Because we do have Colin Sexton who can definitely start in that position. Or Julian Strother. So he has a couple offers. None real, I'm guessing. So 20 mil. If he does 20 mil for 3... Okay, can we do... I guess we'll do 21 for 3 years and see if he accepts that. I think that's fine. He might have a big role next year. Christian Braun comes back. Okay, we're fine with that. Player progression. Aaron Gordon starts regressing. Okay, but everyone else kind of stays the same. Braun's up. Strother's up. Colin Sexton's up. Okay. I think there's a big trade to be made here, and we're going to see what we can do. So I couldn't find any trades that I really liked for Aaron Gordon or anyone, Jamal Murray, anyone like that. So we're just going to hope Joe Mazzulla really influences this team in a big way. So Jamal Murray, Christian Braun, Aaron Gordon, Markkanen, Jokic, Strother, Sexton, Peyton Watson, Holmes, and Kenyon Martin Jr. are going to be the rotation, which I'm actually fine with. I think if we're bad, we'll stop at the trade deadline, but I don't think we will be bad. We're a 3.5-star balanced. We're a 4-star pace and space, so we'll just run that. Okay, we're going big. This trade kind of seems like it's a bit of a weird one, but we need to win now, and we need to improve this team. And Christian Braun's not being great this year. Aaron Gordon's not being great this year. We're throwing a 1st-round pick. We'll try and get Jaren Jackson Jr., who himself hasn't been amazing, but we get Isaiah Stewart as well off the bench. I think I want to try this. They want Chris Boucher, and they'll throw in Cody Martin. I'm done. Done. Bang. Big trade. Huge upgrade, in my opinion. So we now have Lauri starting at the 3. So he's 7 foot. He's 6'10". I'm actually fine with that. We've got a big team. I need to sort out some positional changes, but that should be fine. I think we can make one more move. I think maybe Jamal Murray could be the odd man out here. I'm going to try and work something out with someone for a better point guard. Or do we just chance it and see how we go? I might see what's out there. If not, I'll see you at the end of the year. Okay, for some reason, these two, or Jarrett Allen and Darius Garland, Luke Travers is there just to make the money work, but they're on the trade block. I don't know why. I'm going to see if we can get them. If not, I'll just take Darius Garland. They don't accept. Can we just throw in someone else? I don't know who else we could throw in here. He's only a 2-star value. I kind of want to keep most other guys here. Would be nice not to trade any of them. They're on homes. I'll throw in here just in case. And let's see if we can get someone back. Tristan Thompson. Surely he's a 1-star. Will they accept this? I don't even know. They're not. Okay, so if we get rid of him, we take out... Okay, I think this might be a fair trade. Actually, let's just take these guys out. I don't want to... Okay, we'll go first round pick Cody Martin and Jamal Murray for Darius Garland and Luke Travers. I'm fine with that. Garland could come in. He's a bit younger, better overall, and I think he can definitely lead this offense. I'm fine with letting Cody Martin go and Jamal Murray. I want to see if we can get this done, and they're not going to say yes. I'll throw in a couple seconds to see if they'll do that, and they won't. Wow, really? This trade said that it would go through before. 2 first-round picks. No. Wow. Okay. We'll just take Tristan Thompson. Does that change this at all? If we just go, yeah, Tristan Thompson. Does that change it at all? They do. They agree. Okay. Perfect. I'm happy with that. This team is so good now. I'm just gonna swap some positions around. I'll see you at the end of the year. So I think we failed trying to get the Denver Nuggets a title. I think we're the 10th seed. I don't know how. I don't know why. Something just didn't go right, and I apologize, Nuggets fans. Wemby, MVP, Rookie of the Year goes to Liam McNeely, 6th of the Year goes to Nolan Traore, Wemby, Defensive Player of the Year, Ace Bailey, Most Improved. Damn, that's some... Okay, I mean, second year in the league, shouldn't be Most Improved, but Clutch Player of the Year goes to Kyrie, Coach of the Year goes to Billy Donovan, 70 and 12. Jokic, again, 2nd place. He has to carry this terrible squad. I don't know, maybe... Okay. We're in the play-ins. I think we just have to like really just supercharge this team. Like Jomaz, you need to work some absolute magic here. So they want to start Strawther. What have we started Sexton over Strawther? Isaiah Stewart. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if we're gonna get out of this one. Man, I thought this team was good. Maybe we went too tall. Let's see what happens. We get eliminated. Okay. Well, maybe I made one trade too many. I thought we were doing something good. Should we go one more year? Let's go one more year. I'll make it up to the Nuggets fans out there. So Anthony Edwards and the Pacers, or Anthony Edwards and the Wolves and Tyrese Haliburton and the Pacers win their respective conferences, and the Timberwolves sweep. Okay, cool. So I need to figure out what the hell we're going to be doing on this team, and we need to turn this around very quickly. We don't have any draft picks. We have a coach. That's about it. That's all I know. We have a best center in the league. I don't know if he's still the best center in the league, but yeah, we get no one here. So team player options, Isaiah Stewart, Holmes, we're going to bring back. Of course, we're going to bring them back. Qualifying offers, we have, I don't want to, we'll bring you back, I guess. And Julian Strawther is going to get a payday. I'm hoping he doesn't want too much money. So Strawther wants 26 mil. If we can lock him away from 24 years, 20 mil, I'm fine with that. And then Kessler Edwards, we can renounce the rights on. Everyone else is good. Okay, so I think we just need to clean this team up. I don't know how we're going to do that. I don't know what's going to happen, but I think we just need to make some trades to get both younger and a little bit more exciting. So Garland and Sexton are going to be that rotation. Strawther, could we move Strawther potentially to a shooting guard position and just use Markkanen to strengthen the bench? Like, is that smart? Sexton can play. He played really good this year. He could definitely play the shooting guard. Okay, let's have a look and see. So if we move, so Garland's going to be the point guard. If he goes to the shooting guard, he goes down. So does Sexton go up? He goes up. Okay, so then if we move Strawther to small forward, he goes up. Cool. And then if we move, where was Peyton Watson? We move Peyton Watson back to the small forward position as well. He goes up. Okay, so that means if we now have a look at our roster, so we need a backup point guard, a backup shooting guard. We can trade Lauri Markkanen for those two pieces, and we can definitely play Peyton Watson as the, or whoever out of those two gets the spot behind Strother. Isaiah Stewart and Jaren Jackson, I like. And Jokic and Holmes, I like. Okay, let's see what we can do in a market and trade and get ourselves a couple bench pieces. Okay, my friends, we're going to go all in here. We're going to try and get Zach LaVine and Kobe White to be our backup point guard and small forward, or shooting guard, my mistake there, for Peyton Watson and Lauri Markkanen. So we're going to need to go sign a backup small forward, or we can sign a backup shooting guard. Is there a shooting guard that they have? Can we just go absolutely insane with this trade? Io is here, who's not the worst. Like, would they add someone in? They want Colin Sexton. I'll throw in just like these 2 seconds. Does that maybe get it done? And I'll even throw in, I don't even know if there's anyone else we can throw in. I'll throw in Tristan Thompson. Tristan Thompson, where's the no trade clause? You are a bitch. Okay, I never want to see Tristan Thompson on my team ever again. What a rat. I mean, I'll throw in Kenyon Martin Jr. as well, and we can go sign a backup small forward, or we can assign a backup shooting guard. I don't know if they'll do this or not. They're not going to do that. So maybe we just need to take, like, would you do this guy? That guy has a lot of value. Holy smokes. Yeah, okay. Maybe we just, like, would they do Martyrs? They won't. Okay, we'll just take away Kenyon Martin. They would do this trade. I'm pretty sure they would. They just want a second. They'll give us a second. Yep, I'm down with that. Bam. We make a big trade with the Chicago Bulls. Our roster gets better. So we can sign a backup point guard or shooting guard and switch them around. We also have Kenyon Martin Jr. to trade. So maybe we can see if we can get someone for him. This team, I think we've strengthened our team a little bit now. I definitely do. So Kenyon Martin Jr., can we get like a backup shooting guard or point guard or someone? I don't even know. James Bouknight was interesting last year. Terry Rozier might regress, but he was not too bad. He could definitely be that guy off the bench. We get a few first-round picks. A lot of first-round picks. But we need to just win. That's all we need to do. So, I guess I'll just take... I'll take some picks, and then just in case we're bad, I'll just do that, and then we can just look to sign someone here in free agency. So Chris Dunn's here, Alvarado's here. Alvarado's not too bad. He's always pretty decent. He's the youngest here out of those guys. Timothy Kamara's here. Marcus Smart is here, but he would regress quite a bit. Kevin Huerter as well. It's not always the greatest options here. Let's just go Alvarado. I'm happy to offer Alvarado a contract. That's going to be a good piece for us. And then if he comes in, can we sign him? Bam. Okay, we get him in the team. Okay, so basically we got rid of Lauri Markkanen, which is a big loss, I know, but we got Garland, Alvarado, White, and Sexton. I think Sexton might be losing his starting spot, which is okay. Julian Strawther will definitely be starting over Zach LaVine, but LaVine's going to be good off the bench anyway. Jaren Jackson Jr., Isaiah Stewart, Jokic and Holmes, and because Tristan Thompson is a wanker, we're just going to release him anyway. Okay, moving on to next year. I'll see you guys at the end of year 4. You guys down below need to let me know how I go wrong with some of these rebuilds. Some of them go really bloody good, and I guess they're just young teams, and others really just don't go well at all. And we have one of the best players in the league on our team, and we still don't manage to get there. But Wemby, MVP, Luther Wallace, Rookie of the Year, Ian Jackson, 6th Man of the Year, Wemby, Defensive Player of the Year, Most Improved Dink Pate, Therese Halliburton, Clutch Player of the Year, Billy Donovan, Coach of the Year. So we still get Jokic on all NBA first team, but that's about it, guys. That's about it, unfortunately. Everyone else is not done too well. But we end up as another playing team. So is it just like the fact that I put Jaren Jackson next to Jokic? Like, is that it? Like, he averaged only 12 points this year. Strawth at 10. Sexton, White, and Garland were pretty good as well. Like, I don't know where I go wrong in some of these rebuilds. Let's just flatten this down to like a 7-man bench utilization. I don't know. We'll just have our top 7 players play. Can we please get past the Grizzlies? I'd love to do this. If not, I apologize again, Nuggets fans, but I really let you down. And yeah, it looks like we're going to go home, which is rather unfortunate. So we don't get through. Again, 2 second round sweeps to the Mavs and then 2 play-in losses, and we don't manage to get ourselves a championship at all. We let Jokic down. So Wemby and Cooper Flag, West and East Finals MVPs, and the Spurs win in 6, and Wemby is your Finals MVP. Well, we failed the challenge, but let me know down below what you would have done differently. Did I make a mistake trading for, some superstar players? Should I have potentially traded some younger players in? I don't even know. This has just been one of those weird rebuilds, but thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate all the love and support on these videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.